Hi, this is Kate from Izzalicious Designs. Well, I've got my colouring book. I filled my little water pen. I've got water in it. I've actually got a tissue here so that I can dab this end if it gets a little bit too wet, because I think that would probably be a bit of a problem. So I've got that there. Now I've got my watercolour pencils, and I'm using the today is going to be an awesome day, my Creative Colouring Inspirations book. This is the one I'm going to use today by Design Originals. I found it on Amazon. So I'm going to try this one and just see if we can do some of it like this with these pencils. So I'm going to copy exactly really what they've done. I'm going to take green and I'm going to work on just this awesome bit here to show you, if you're not familiar with how these pencils sort of work. They're watercolour pencils. So what's supposed to happen is, as you colour in, you do your colouring as you would normally, and we're going to try and merge the green and the blue together. Okay, so I'm going to do the top half only, trying to keep in the lines. You're all probably much better than this. I've heard this is very therapeutic. It's very relaxing. I find looming relaxing, but I thought I'd give this a whirl. Izzy, as I said, is into colouring, and I like to try and find things that we can do together. My husband is the one that sits on the floor and plays Barbie dolls with her. He puts on all the voices and goofs around like that. I'm not so good at that. I prefer doing the crafty things with her, I guess. So here we go. We're doing our little bit of colouring here, and then we'll change to blue. I haven't coloured for years. But I'm rather amazed at how stunning some of these pictures that I've seen online have turned out. And I find it rather amusing that there's adult colouring books. So here we go. Here's my green. I don't know if people are all using the watercolour or not, but I figured I would give it a go. Now I'm going to merge that with a blue. So I've got this blue colour. Let's see if this is the right blue. I'm really not sure. Oh, it's gonna be the right colour. We'll make it the right colour, right? So I'm not sure if we're supposed to merge it over or if the water does that. I'm interested to see how these... I've never used this brand before. Usually the brand I use is a German brand, and they work beautifully, but I figured we'd give this a whirl just to see. And it doesn't actually look too bad if you just merge it over on itself, does it? I mean, that looks quite nice. Don't know about relaxing. I'm sitting here worried that I'm going to go out the lines. What sort of things do you colour? Do you draw yourself? Or do you use colouring books? Or what do you do? Izzy likes to draw her own creations, really. She doesn't use colouring books too much, but she might with that Frozen colouring book that I got her. So I'm just going to do this word awesome just to test how these pencils change into paint. So here we go. I've got my water brush. Let's see how it goes. I'm used to actually using, I believe, a brush that is a little more firm. I quite like how that looks. What do you think? You get to merge the colours in. Rather like that. You have to leave me comments and tell me tips and tricks on how to do this. And I suppose we can just, there we go. I think this does look rather pretty. I like how it's fading in and out. I think that's really nice. And it's not using too much water. Look at that, how it merges. I think that's really pretty. Oh, I'm going to have to try this. Well, not try it. I am trying it, but you know what I mean. Try it more. I don't think I'd want to be doing this after I've had a glass of red wine though. Although that might make for some fun colours. My husband's aunt has been doing colouring for years, and she finds it very therapeutic. She's a very arty, crafty person. She's into photography in a big way, has the most fabulous pictures. So what do you all think? How do you think this is merging? I think it's merging quite nicely. What do you all think? Do you prefer it just as the colours, the coloured pencils, or do you prefer to see it merged in with the water? I think that looks rather awesome. Well, there we go. I'm going to have fun with this. I think this is really, really good. You have to let me know what you think, and if you want to see more colouring, we can do more colouring together. I can show you different colouring books and where I got them from and stuff like that. And maybe you can give me some comments, some tips and tricks on how to do different things. I promise you, sometimes you can teach an old dog new tricks. And there we go. I like how that looks. I like how it merges in. Talk to you all later. Take care. Bye.